I'm Kayla Harris here. I wanted to remake you this video with your new website just so that you can see a few things that you can do to this new site, some tips and things to improve in order to get it to the first page of Google and outrank your competitors and bring in a lot more customers. So first things first, I like the way the new website looks. It's very clean and professional. I do like that you actually used a WordPress site. WordPress sites and templates are very search engine optimization friendly. And I do think they end up looking really nice, neat, and professional. So my number one recommendation for you is going to be make sure you get 1,500 words of content on this homepage. 1,500 words is important because that's what Google algorithms look for when it crawls a web page. It wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words with good keywords throughout that content. You also want to make sure any of the images on your website save as keywords. Now, another thing you're going to want to do is because you are a tree service, just based on other tree service companies that I've worked with, most of the search volume is going to come from tree service, but then you're also going to have a lot of search volume that's targeted towards tree trimming, tree removal, and stump removal. So you can have all of those on separate service pages, and those service pages will be able to rank separately from your home page, and it'll be easier to rank for those specific services and those specific searches. So on those back pages, you're going to want to put about 500 to 750 words of content with keywords on there as well. Now the next thing is, because of where you're at in Goodspring, Tennessee, there is not a huge search volume because you're in a low population area. Now you can go up to 35 minutes away to Athens and there's some search volume there. You can go up to an hour away to Huntsville and there's significant search volume there, which I'll show you in a moment. But of course your homepage needs to be targeted towards where you are originally from or wherever your company is based out of, and then any additional areas that you service or cities need to be on their own separate back page. Now, when I take a look at your Google business profile, 3 recommendations always here is going to be get more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitors for whichever area you're trying to rank in. Now, you also want to make sure that your type of business, which usually shows up right here underneath your reviews, your type of business needs to be specified, and then your service areas need to be specified. Now, the next thing, see right now it thinks that your service area goes all the way down to the bottom of Texas. So again, making sure that's specified is going to help you rank for specific areas. Now, again, you want to make sure that you're getting plenty of citations to back this up. And citations are just directory sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. And then one other recommendation I have is to get your website URL corrected, because currently your website URL takes you to your old Google business site rather than your new website. So replace that website URL. The next thing, if I take a look at that new website, it's not really doing much right now. You've got some backlinks here, but your DR and your UR is non-existent. The UR and DR is a trust and power rating influenced by backlinks. You want your website to be powerful. Those backlinks are going to make it powerful only if those backlinks or links from other websites back to yours are high quality and relevant. Now, if they're not relevant, if they're not high quality, Google's going to see them as spammy and it's going to hurt your power rating rather than help it and hurt the ranking process. But right now, you're not really bringing in any traffic, and Google is not picking up on any keywords, which means it doesn't know where to put you, what searches to put you under. Now, as a person searching for tree service in Athens, this is what we call buyer intent keyword. It just means that it's a service in a city, and someone searching this has an intention to purchase a product or service. Those are going to be the ones that translate into customers. So those are the words you're going to want to target. As a potential customer searching that, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps in the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people never make it to the second page, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find in order for them to utilize your services. If they can't find you, they won't use you. Now, if I take a look at your top Athens competitor, you can see their website looks pretty good, but it doesn't have 1,500 words of content. Some of their pictures don't save as keywords. Just tells me that it is possible to beat them out. If I take a look at their website statistics, their UR and DR is non-existent. They don't really have any backlinks. They are generating some traffic from Athens though, but again, this is just a ballpark number. I wouldn't go by this at all. What's most important are those keywords. So if you take a look, tree service in Athens, 70 searches, Athens tree searches, 150 searches. So just in those 2 words alone, you've got over 200 people looking for tree services. Go down here, there's another 150, and I can keep going down the list all day long finding all these. Athens tree removal, 30. Stump grinding, 40. See, that's why I was talking about having those different pages. The other thing is if you're willing to go up to like a little over an hour out, you can go to Huntsville. And Huntsville has a ton of search volume as well. So tree service in Huntsville, 200 searches, 300. Let's see, continue down. Huntsville, Alabama tree service, 30. I mean, again, tree removal, 80. Tree removal, 150. So there is a ton of search volume out there in Huntsville, like well over 600 people searching for tree services just in Huntsville. So I want you to see that there is huge potential for growth for your company. It's just, you can take it as far as you're willing to. Any cities that you're willing to drive out to that have higher populations are going to have higher search volumes, and you're going to be able to rank for those cities separately and be able to outrank the competitors in that area and capitalize on all that traffic. So there is huge potential for growth for your company. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about this, but otherwise I would love to get a few lines of feedback just so that I know this information is helpful. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.